Oh my gosh. We made a big mistake. Because we were on the first. Oh, does it have a rewind? I don't know if it has a rewind. I don't think so. No, that's alright. I did it to myself. Okay, now we just gotta speed through everything that we did before. Which is fine, it'll be a lot quicker, but oh, that was painful. Trying to remember exactly what I did. Did I hang out with her? I think I did, but I need to feed the fish. I don't know, I might. I don't own Undertale. That's quite a lot to do before I play Metroid Dread. Oof. I think I hung out with her today. I will probably play it like way later because I will most likely play Shin Megami Tensei in November when it comes out, if I can. Oh, I haven't done this yet. I must have done something else. I may have hung out with Chie.
Thanks.
Thank you for that last time. You're welcome. I was, you know, happy. I looks embarrassed. It looks like it's gonna be good. I'm in a weird mood. Every time I think about what happened, I can feel my heart beat faster, and I hardly sleep at night. What should I do?
What should I do?
I think I'm in love. It's funny, isn't it? Like, why now? I did not play Samus Returns. I just kept thinking back on that day.
It's Kokun.
And about Kokun. Do you know if he has a girlfriend? Do you think maybe I'm his type, or do you think he hates people like me? Have a little confidence. You're right. I nod seriously. I'm not used to things like this. You're the only one I can turn to. What's frustrating about Samus Returns? No problem.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can hook her up with Ko. Man, I think was today where I was? Or did I fish today? Oh, kind of like, let me check my items and see how many fish I have. Yep. I did go fishing today. Yeah, you may have to do that in this game too, but I'm not sure. It looked like they were trying to make it as fast-paced as possible based on the trailers. You know? The trailers made it look really fast-paced. So I have high hopes. Man, I lost a huge chunk of time not saving. It was so stupid of me. Maybe we'll get the big fish this time, though. This seems like a big one. Maybe I'm just tired. Nope. Just a regular old fish. Oh, come on. It's hard to do this with an Xbox controller. I can't believe I killed myself. That's usually how my main character dies. Because other attacks, if it's gonna kill your main character, usually your like teammates will hop in the way of it. And so when you get a reflected attack on yourself, it can kill you pretty easily. Okay. Oh, dang it. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can remember how I answered these, because I feel like I answered them well. I'll help you look for it. Speed running. It's because you're lonely. Nice. Ah, man, it has been a long time since I saved. Very regrettable. Regrettable choices. I thought there was no way I could die. It was very foolish. Nothing was good from Tanaka's commodities. I think I hung out with Chie today. Let me make sure I have the cat quest. Oh my gosh, this stupid controller. Yep, I do. So let's go feed the cat. A little sad. Talk to this guy. Come here, kitty. Where you at? Right here. Okay, and then we'll go hang out with Chie. And then we went and ate food. And I said it looks delicious. And then I said I'd look after Yukiko. Nice. We're getting close. We're getting close to going back, and then I have to do 3 side quests. And work our way up. She ordered more food? I don't remember making lunch again. I wonder if that's like a random thing. Wow, this is different. Like, I don't know what I did to make the game do something different. I don't even know what these things are. Salt miso sake. Alright, that's the wrong answer. Mirin sugar sake. Okay, I think we're almost to the day. Do 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 do. What do we eat with? Chie. So I guess it's just like random chance if you get to be able to make food. Alright. Who are we hanging out with today? I think we hang out with Chie again. Yeah. Let's see if she's on the roof. We still need to feed the cat. And then we'll come back and hang out with Chie. Okay. This is actually going better than the previous save, so maybe this is a good thing. Who would have guessed? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, back to the high school. Chia has a cat with her. So as I died, Gaku. You finished today's training and came here with Chie. Have you had the steak skewers? The meat is tender and delicious and they hardly cost anything. Might not even be cow meat. Just kidding. It's kinda gross. The police are here. Then is this place really serving fake meat? Excuse me. Yes, I haven't eaten any of the meat today, I swear. Lately there's been several incidents with a group of teenagers bullying people around here.
Huh?
Bullying? Extortion, if you will. Have you seen anyone suspicious? No one in particular. I see. Well, you two be careful then. I'm glad it wasn't the meat, but still, bullying? What cowards ganging up on the weak like that? Exactly. It's so cruel and stupid. Chie is outraged. We'll grab him and make him apologize, right, leader? Of course. I knew you'd say that. Chie looks happy. Mowing down villains and saving the weak, a lone female fighter stands. To protect the town's peace, she throws herself into battle, unbeknownst to all. Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Thane-kun, leave it to me. Let's not beat people up. Though I'd feel better if you helped. And it'd make me kinda happy. Rank 6. And every conversation with her has gone very well.
See you later.
Dude, I want some steak skewers now. Sounds really good. Oh, I still can't believe I killed myself. Okay, I think today's the day that I went into the TV. Oh, we get to get this question right too. Nice. What is going on with this save point? Why did it glitch out like that? Is that always there? How many hours have we spent in game? 51. I feel like we're really near the end game. And if I remember right, nobody could hang out today, so then I decided to go to the TV. Yep. So we're back where we were-ish. Ish. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh shoot, I didn't want to go to the castle. Hey kitty. What's up, kitty buddy? Alright, let's go to the club. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's save real quick. Alright, we need a flower brooch. And the silver dice, silver lump. I think the 7th floor was the best floor for it.
There's 3 enemies. They're totally open.
Oh gosh. Ugh. My stupid controller.
3 enemies left. You can win this. So persistent. Go!
Get him, Chie.
Whoa, Chie-senpai.
Nice. We just want to get to the next floor. We want to get to floor 8, I think, as soon as possible. That curtain opening almost sounds like a drum roll, which is funny to me. Oh, come on. Well, he's running away.
Please come again. Get away.
Whoopsie. What's up, kitty? Silver dice, please. Nope.
2 enemies, but you have the advantage. Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
Oh, there we go. It automatically gets put on with Persona 4. Because the game is a visual novel. I don't know about the education thing. But it automatically gets on. Being in Persona. Maybe it teaches you about shadow monsters in TV worlds. There's a lot of quizzes. You take tests. Maybe the Yakuza games also
2 enemies. Go for a free hit.
are educational. It's a very good question.
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first.
Go to town, senpai!
Nice.
All right, we won. enemies. Careful now.
How do you see what tags are popped up? This is going a lot faster than last time, though, so far. Dice? Anybody? Anybody? Any dice?
4 enemies. They're wide open. 3 enemies defeated. You're so cool, Senpai.
Whoa.
There are 2 enemies. Go for a free hit.
I don't want to die again. Ooh.
Go to town, Senpai!
Well, that was the right choice. There's certain enemies that only show up when it's raining outside, and those were one of them. The ones that killed me, or let me kill myself last time, was also one of those special types of enemies that only show up during rainy days.
Physical attack. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? There. Three enemies. We have the initiative. Go forth. There. Amazing, Yukiko Senpai. 2 defeated so far.
Yikes. It's tough.
Man, I still cannot believe I killed myself. Oh, and I lost all my assault signals that I got too. That sucks. What can you do? Ice Cube. I don't know why they stuck a wrapper in a chest. This is quite possibly my least favorite dungeon in the game. Which, it's not that bad, like, I enjoy it, but it is probably my least favorite.
There are 4 enemies. It's weak to fire.
Weak to fire. We're just gonna let Yukiko do everything on this floor.
Please come again.
Give me an assault signal. Nope.
Two enemies, but you have the advantage.
Otosekun!
Enemy defeated. You're off
Good
to a
one,
good start.
Senpai!
Bzzzt. That's so much damage, 1300. I've never seen a hit that high. Okay, dice. Show me the dice. I don't understand what they're saying in this song. Dice, 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 dice. Dang it.
There's 3 enemies. They're totally open.
Persona!
Let's just loop around.
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first. Physical attacks won't work. What a pain. 4 enemies left. Go Don't give up.
Yukiko, you're just doing it all.
Please come again.
What's going on? How rare are the silver dice?
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first.
At least this is really good yen. Dice, please.
There are 4 enemies.
Darn.
You get to go first. You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated. Go for it, guys. Hang in there.
Do, 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 do. Oh, this floor is massive. I mean, it's the floor we need to be on, though, but... I want the enemies to come back. Dice, 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 dice.
5 enemies. This one's...
No dice.
leveled up, did you?
Level 52. Give me an assault signal, come on. Darn it. This is it. Nope.
There are 4 enemies. Keep your guard up, Val.
We're gonna have a lot of tortoise shells. Dice, dice, dice.
There are 5 enemies. Don't let them get you. Amazing, Senpai. 4 enemies defeated. Hey! I leveled up!
Hopefully we won't ever have to worry about money ever again in this game after this. Dice, dice, dice.
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first. 4 of them. You need to thin them out. Go!
Yikes. It's tough. Here goes. Persona!
Nice.
Underestimate?
Why are these dice so rare?
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first. I am Val.
You kidding me? Yeah. All right.
Enemies.
Persona!
3 enemies defeated. You're so close, Senpai. So persistent.
Perfect. No, it didn't drop the thing we needed. Are you serious? I didn't think it was like a chance. Thought it was a guaranteed thing. This is kind of frustrating.
Enemy defeated. You're
But
off to a
heck,
good
I'll
start.
take the yen. It's fine.
Two enemies, but you have the advantage.
Bzzzt,
Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
bzzzt. That hits so hard. Oh,
An ambush. There's one enemy. One enemy to go. Keep it up.
oh.
Yes, we.
What's up, cat? Gosh, I need like a speed booster or something. Oh, it's a tiny hand.
Rare one. Don't let it get away.
Nice. That was good. Dice, 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 dice. Yes.
There are four enemies. Keep your guard up. Ah! I'll finish you. Enemy defeated. Get him, Chie. The spirit senpai. Whoa, Chie senpai. That's two defeated.
Please give me what I need. Yes. Pretty sure that's what I needed at least. Alright, let's save. Instead of being dumb. Something weird is happening with... Oh, it's because of my cat. Okay. Start from the first floor. We just need the dancers. No dancers.
Enemies, but you have the advantage. We have it! Be gone!
Oh, another golden hand. Maybe we can kill it. Oh, it wasn't a golden hand?
Ice should work well. You can
Weak to frost.
enemy defeated. You're off to a good start. Huh? Three enemies down. All right, God, let's do it. Give it up.
Good job, Chie. I should probably heal you. And the main character. Come on, dancers, dancers, dancers.
Two enemies, but it's weak.
Get him, Chie.
Enemies left. Don't your guard now.
Don't think, feel.
Ha! More power for me!
Do 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 do. I think once I defeat the Void Quest mini boss, I'll probably call it for a little bit. Take a bit of a break. Come back after that.
There are two enemies. Go for a free hit.
Nice. Dancers, 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 dancers. No.
All right.
Dancers? No dancers.
Four enemies. They're wide open.
But Chie will take care of these guys.
Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
Jeez, the stupid controller.
Three enemies down.
Here's our let's do it. Give it up.
I need some hides. I don't know where I need to get them from, but I need 10 of them to make these shoes for a guy. I think I might have to get them from the sauna.
Three enemies left. Go! You can win this. I'll finish you.
Just show me the dancers, please. Hey, another 6,000 yen though.
Rare one.
I'll take it. Or we'll miss. That works too. Okay, that works as well.
Enemy down. Great work. We have all right.
Nice. How much money do we got? 57,000 yen? Before selling anything? Show me the dancers.
There's 3
No
enemies.
dancers.
They're totally open. Whoa, Jason. That's 2 defeated. I'll bet you.
Come on. Wonder what the percent chance to get them is, because I've been feeling very unlucky. Dancers. Oh,
There are 4 enemies. Keep your guard up. So persistent. Go! What's up? 3 enemies. Keep it up, GA. Good job, GA.
down.
3 enemies defeated. Awesome, GA Senpai.
No dancers anywhere. Man, these side quests are a little ridiculous. Dancers, dancers, dancers.
There's 3 enemies. They're totally open.
Persona!
No dancers. Come on.
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first.
Well, I need the birds in the other one. In the other dungeon. Not this one. I think we're most likely to find the dancers here, though, on the 3rd floor. Maybe we'll get lucky. Not on this fight, apparently.
It's weak to ice.
Oh, didn't
5
mean to
of
do
them.
that.
You're outnumbered. So persistent.
Protect me, Tomoe! There's still 4! Here's our... Okay!
But those 4 are very dead.
Give it up!
Gotta find some dancers sometime soon, right? There's the next floor. This is it. These are gonna be dancers. There's 2 packs. Gotta be some dancers in here. Oh,
There's 3 enemies. They're totally open. Ah! I'll finish you. 2 reinforcements on the enemy side.
Persona!
Enemy defeated. You're off
Good
to
one,
a good
senpai!
start. There are 5 enemies. Go for first strike. Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start. Go! I'll finish you. 4 enemies down.
Here's our let's do it. Give it up.
still no dancers. There's gotta be some somewhere, right? I feel like it's one of the most common enemies. And yet, here we are.
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first. 4 of them. You need to thin them out. Huh? Yeah! 3 enemies down. Good job, Chie-senpai.
She is almost out of SP.
That was easy.
I'm gonna have to train her out. Alright, there's gotta be dancers here, right?
2 enemies, but you have the advantage.
Guess not. Guess I'm just gonna have to leave the floor and come back. Oop. Wonder if the fastest way to grind is just leave the floor, come back. Leave the floor, come back. Instead of patrolling around the whole floor.
There's 3 enemies. They're totally open. You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated.
That was easy.
Dang. You'd think we'd find a dancer. Two enemies over here. Dancers? Of course not.
There are 4 enemies. Keep your guard up. There! I couldn't do it.
Go! What's up? Couldn't quite beat it.
You need to spin him out.
I feel like we're getting crazy unlucky.
3 enemies defeated. You're so cool, Senpai. What?
Dancers,
again?
dancers,
3
dancers.
more enemies for you. You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated.
A lot of money though.
Level up time.
Saw an enemy over here. Dancers, dancers, dancers.
There are 2 enemies. Go for a free hit.
Protect me,
She
boy.
is almost totally out of SP. Alright, let's try my little theory of leaving the floor and coming back in. I don't think the dancers are on the 4th floor at all. So we have to go back to the 3rd. Dancers, 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 dancers.
There's 3 enemies. They're totally open.
Alright. There's gonna be some here. I know it. I know it, know it. Come on.
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first. Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
Huh?
I'll finish you. 2
Ugh.
enemies down. Keep it up to it again, Chie-senpai.
She is almost out of SP.
Enemy defeated.
Aha, let's do it. Give it up.
Okay, dancers need to come and attack me now. Please.
Enemy
Please.
reinforcements.
Please.
5?
No.
Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
Huh?
I'll finish you. 4 enemies down.
I mean, it's great money.
Okay.
Give it up.
Almost wish I could speed up combat even more. That's a lot of money. Gave Chie a bit more SP. Dancers, 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 dancers. Why?
There are 2 enemies. Go for a free hit.
So who's next?
Alright, let's try to go to the start of the floor. Maybe like because this is near the end of the floor, they're giving us semi-harder enemies. I don't know. This is just ridiculous how unlucky we've been getting with these chance encounters. Yes, finally.
There are 4 enemies. You get to go first.
Persona!
3 enemies defeated. You're so cool, Senpai.
Don't think
Alright, bouquet. Please drop a bouquet. Or a brooch. Yes. Whew, that took way more time than it should have. Okay. Now we can save. And now we're finally back to where we were when I accidentally killed myself. Oof. Back to the Void Quest. Let's pick up Teddy instead of Chie, I guess. Just get through here quick. I didn't realize they made the shadows size relative to how strong your characters are, which I always thought like it was kind of just a variable thing, what their size was, but it's actually really strongly related to what level your character is. Exit. Nice. Nice. That was quick. Alright, we're basically back where we died. Oh yeah, never mind. We got through this floor, which kind of is annoying. Now that I know where to go, hopefully it's not as annoying. It's this way. I hope it's this way at least. Maybe it changes. Oh, I think we went the right way. Nice. Alright, now we kill birds. We need birds.
There are 5 enemies. Go for a first strike.
Show me the birds.
There are 4 enemies.
No. Oh, stupid controller.
Couldn't do it. You need to thin them out.
Oh shoot. Bear Sona.
Nice moves, Teddy.
Get him, Kanji.
2 defeated.
Oh.
I'm pretty.
Guess I should heal the main character. Don't want to end up doing what I did before. Now I think this is the place where there's an item that can recover your SP. So maybe I need to actually open these chests. No birds?
5 enemies. You cut them off guard.
Nice. Yes, birds.
We have the initiative.
Persona.
Yes. Eternal lamps, perfect. Okay, now we just need to get to the end. No need to kill all this stuff. Exit. Nice. Wonder if the exit can actually be like right at the entrance. I don't think I've ever seen it. Ow. That sucks. Whoa, I've never seen these. What? They steal your SP? That's really bad.
Go forth.
Okay, weak to fire at least.
3 more on the enemy side. Keep it up.
Alright, let's just burn them.
Don't give up now, okay?
Persona.
Keep it up, Sensei. You're off to a good start. Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
It's crazy how much SP they stole. Alright, let's open this chest. Maybe I got it in the secret lab. I think this is my favorite song of all the dungeon songs. Let me see what this item is called. Sorcerer's Mark. Sorry. It is in the secret lab. So I'm gonna stop opening these chests. Up. No. This dungeon's so cool. Hey, kitty cat. Whoa, he's fast. What are you doing, kitty? You bumping the mic? Wow, how big is this floor? Nice. Ah, stepping on my headphones. Oh, I hate this section. He's licking my thumb. Why are you licking my thumb? What are you doing? This is the exit, right? Nice. 2 more floors, I think. He's purring and he's laying on my hands and my controller. Exit? Heck yeah. Knowing where the enemies and the chests are gives you kind of a hint at where the exit could be, or at least where the exit couldn't be, which then gives you a hint as to where it could be. Because there's never an enemy in like a stair room, at least not that I've experienced, or a treasure chest. Nice. We got through very quickly. Alright, let's... Ow, cat! Jeez. That's your claws in my leg. Let's save. And fight the mini-boss. Let's do it. Uh-oh. These types of guys can like one-shot people.
One enemy on the field. You can do it.
Go forth!
Oh, I should have done... That's a wrong fire spell. Well, at least it missed either way.
Last one. Go for it.
Persona! Here goes.
Big hit.
Lay down and
Oh, he's got a lot of health.
Teddy, no!
Really, he crit?
Whoa, Kanji, are you okay?
Oh, that's bad that Yukiko's enraged.
Ow! How cool! Wow, Yukiko-senpai's scary when she's mad.
At least she hits hard. Alright, big hit here. Ooh.
Last one. Go for it.
here goes. Lay down and
Yukiko.
die already.
Don't crit.
Oh, Kanji.
How did Kanji die? Oh, I guess his armor isn't very good.
I am the
Alright, full heal here.
Here goes.
You'd think that robot would get hurt by electricity.
Lay down and die already.
Maybe Frost is good. Freeze its little robot joints. Big hit. Nice. Uh-oh. That's bad. Nice.
Go forth!
I couldn't do it.
Here goes.
Uh-oh, he's gonna try to blow himself up now.
Lay down and die already.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Senpai, keep it
I
up.
am thou.
That hits hard.
Here goes. Persona! Damn, couldn't finish it.
Nice. That was easy. And what's the special item we get? Something is on the floor. Gaia sword? What? If I would have known that, we would have done this a long time ago. What? Plus all ailments? What? Dude, it looks cool. Alright. Let's head out. Now we can go through the secret lab. But I'm gonna take a break and take like a bit of a nap and come back, and then we will go into the secret lab when I come back. Probably it'll be like 2 or 3 hours, I don't know. Hope y'all have a good day. I'll be back around later.